Yes, so today class we're going to learn something very interesting things actually. So let me ask you, Leo, can you try to read here the sentence what you say?
네네. 외국인들이 극혐하는 한국인들 특징.
Exactly. Okay. Leo, do you know what is the meaning of a sentence by the way? Or question for the words?
외국인 is foreigners.
Mm-hmm.
극혐하는 건 저 몰랐어요.
극혐.
한국인들 is Korean. 특징은 나 몰라요.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Leo. Yeah, very good. Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. 특징 is a special. Sorry. Special case actually. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. All right. 외국인 is a foreigner, and the 극혐 is a terribly hates. Terribly hates. 특징 is a special case. Okay. Now let me ask to Precia, can you put all those together and try to guess what is the sentence meaning?
You want me to like read all of them?
No, put together just a guessing the sentence meaning.
Okay. I don't know actually. Korean. Is it like about like foreigners getting like special treatment in a sense, and Koreans don't like it? I think. I don't know.
Was a good guessing actually. Okay. I will give you a little bit more hints and I will ask to another student. Thank you, Precia, by the way. So 외국인들이, this is the subject because as you can see with a subject particle e, so this is a subject, yeah. But it's a bit hard to translating. I understand because normal Korean sentence structure subject, object, and the finish with a verb. But here you don't see any verb actually. Yeah. Satisfy is a bit hard, but don't worry about that. Just follow the same order. So which is normally when you try to translate, like consider as an English order, subject and go for the verb, which is in Korean sentence at the end, and after translate in the middle. Same way. 한국인들 특징. Yeah. So we're gonna translate this way. 외국인들, 한국인들 특징, 극혐하는, like this way. This is the variable, but it's just a sentence structure that variable plus noun, like that. So it's not about the finishing variable actually, finishing verb in the sentence actually. So it's not really affecting. Yeah. Well, let me write it down here. So which is here. I'm writing in the bottom here. 극혐하다, like to do terribly hate, plus 한국인들 특징, like that. This is a noun. Yeah. And don't forget. Noun plus 들 is making plural. So 외국인들 foreigners, 한국인들 Koreans. Okay. So now let me ask to Janet. Hello, Janet. Yeah. Can you guess the sentence meaning?
I think it's foreigners terribly hates Korean, or I don't think so. Yeah. Foreigners terribly hates special case Korean. I don't know.
Very good. Yeah, excellent. Almost. Very well done. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Foreigners, the Koreans, so they hate Koreans. Yes, they hate Koreans. So Koreans, a special case that hates. So natural way to say foreigners hate Koreans, a special case of a Korean, and why they hate actually. So again, natural way to say the foreigner hates Korean, some of the special cases. Yeah. Okay, very good. Well done, Janet. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I pick this topic for teaching you today, class, because nowadays, yeah, there's so many amazing news. Like a BTS got the awards, and the song is getting more popular, and the Korea is safe and nice, and infection is getting decreased, and this kind of thing. Yeah, if you just search the Korea in the YouTube, you're gonna see thousands of video about the good things of Korea. But I like to talk about the bad side of Korea, actually. Yeah, Korea is awesome. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because it's talking about my country, but also Korea is a not perfect country, and we also sometimes we messed up things actually, and we also have bad things. Well, let me give you one of example. When the America had a war between the Vietnams in the 1960s, actually, they hired the Korean as mercenary, actually, like pay the money and make them fight, actually. So the Korean, we did a very, very horrible things there, actually, yeah, to the Vietnamese, yeah. So that's the case, actually, example. Yeah, people would think, are we having a war? So why you care? But some people say that, but actually, anyway, as a human, they shouldn't do it. They did something like that in the Vietnam example. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Maybe you don't like to talk about the bad side of Korea, maybe, but I want to tell you this: if you like to learn in Korean, and if you like learn how to say, if you like to learning about Korea, it is good to know about the bad side, good side, every different side actually. Yeah. So get to know clearly about what is a Korea. Yeah, that's the best way to understand about Korean actually. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this. Here's a video. Video is ready. It's about the 5-minute video. So we are going to watch what this video about. And don't worry, you guys are very fluent in English, so it won't have any problem for understanding the video. Yeah. So they speaking in English, that is what. And the subtitle is in Korean. We're gonna pick several sentences from here, and we're going to practice with it. Yeah. So let's try to listen what this guy say, this foreigner saying about the Korean. What bad side, what bad experience he had. Let's go.
자, 영화남 채널에서 국뽕을 다 빼고 외국인이 솔직한 얘기만 하는 코너. Welcome to my channel, Brad.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Now it's time. 솔직한 얘기를 하기 위해서 traditional Korean wine.
It's like apple juice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's really good.
Just got a feeling you should answer the question honestly.
Because you're honest, juice.
Can you briefly explain how you felt towards Korean people? Your experience.
There's a reason I've stayed 4 years. Overall, Korean people have been awesome. Super welcoming. Overall, really kind.
But I would say wherever you go, there are few people, not everybody, not most of them, who are not treating you. Can you talk about that kind of people you experience in Korea? Tell me the worst Korean people met in Korea while you're living in Korea.
Again.
Okay, they are talking about the worst Koreans. Worst Koreans. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, try to say with me. 최악의 한국인.
최악의 한국인.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah. So let me write it down. What is the original verbs and the where's come from? Okay, just give me a few seconds. So from the verb 최악이다 actually, which is to be terrible, and the 한국인, as we know, yeah, Korean, and the mixed together 최악의 한국인, yeah. 최악 using as just a noun actually, not using as a variable, and this 의 is possessing, which means Koreans of the terrible. Let me ask to Bere actually. Bere, what is the noun will be to be terrible? If you change this as a noun, what will be?
최악.
I'm talking about in English actually. In English.
Oh.
Yeah, to be terrible.
Terrible.
Any other way to say in noun?
Bad? I'm not sure.
Simply bad. Yeah, maybe that's the best way to say, I guess. Yeah, because terrible is
Annoying.
yeah, to be true. Jack, any opinion? Sorry.
Annoying. I don't know.
Annoying. A little bit have to be more strong. A little bit have to be more strong. Yeah, let's check together then. In dictionary, what they said. 최악 in English.
Worse.
Worst. Yeah. Worst have another word in Korean actually. I was very close.
Mean.
Mean.
Like
Being mean. Yeah, that's also very close actually. Let's see what they said. Let me see. Yeah, worst. They said the worst, and yeah, simply worst. Yeah, let me put that as a worst. Yeah, good work, exactly. Bad or worst. Let me put that as a bad as well. Worst. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So worst Korean, like a terrible Korean, worst Korean, Korean of the worst. Yeah. Sounds interesting. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, now let's try to listen. What kind of a case or the worst case? Let's go.
The worst Korean.
I
You've
guess.
met in Korea. You're living in Korea.
Again, overall, it's been positive, but I mean, sometimes, you know, people give me looks, yell at me. Maybe they do yell at me and I just don't understand. The one moment that comes to mind is when I went to go watch the Avengers. There was actually a group of foreign girls in front of me. You know, while we're watching the movie, it happens with like American movies, like we'll pick up on some of the humor and we'll be like, ha ha ha, but then the rest of the theater is quiet because I guess sometimes Korean people won't get the joke, but then the foreigners like, ha ha ha, you know, we're just laughing. At the end of the movie, right next to the group of foreign girls, Korean guy walks up to them. The guy was asking, why were you so loud? Why were you so rude during the movie? Go back to your country.
Oh, that was a strong one actually. Yeah, let's see again.
Why were you so loud? Why were you so rude during the movie? Go back to your...
Okay, this part. He said, go back to your country. Yeah, say with me. 너의 나라로 돌아가라.
No.
no.
이 나라.
너희 나라로 돌아가라.
Literal meaning is go back to your country. Let's get together details. 너희 나라로 돌아가라. Yeah, it's 너희 meaning is like your actually. 너희 means your. Don't get confused. Like let me give you some example. Like we and our in Korea simply 우리 like that. Because in Korea we don't have a be verb actually. So sometimes you need to change the how to say the verbs from the subject actually. Depends on the verb. For example, I am, you are, like a be verbs, you know. But in Korea it doesn't matter because we don't have a be verbs. Yeah. Just we sometimes just put all together. We all put together. Yeah. So 너희 simply your and the 나라 is and let me give you another tip. Yeah, 너희, so which means 너. It is originally from 너의 actually 너의. Yeah, with the possessive no you and the we possessing. Yeah. Okay. And the 나라, as we know, simple noun. Yeah, country. Country. And the 나라로 돌아가라 is from the verb 돌아가다. Actually, 돌아가다, which means to return. Return. Yeah. But you see the forms are a little bit different. 돌아가라. This one we call the 반말. Actually, 반말. Anyone know what is a 반말? Let me maybe ask to Jack. Jack, do you know what is a 반말, by the way?
I've heard it before, but I forget what it is.
Okay, then let me ask you maybe, let me see. Winnie, do you know what is a 반말, Winnie?
It's like informal, but for among of our friends.
Aha, exactly. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. 반말 meaning is everyone. Very, very informal, which is, we can even put that as a slangs, actually, slangs. Yeah, so depends on who you're using. People can get offensive. So I recommend to you using this one only to your friendly person only. Yeah. So yeah, 돌아가라. So if I change to polite way, we'll be like this actually. 돌아가세요. Actually, this is heyo meaning is a por favor, like a please, which means go back, please, go back, please. But well, when we saying this sentence, go back to your country, we're not gonna be polite, eh? Yeah. So go back to your country. That's the meaning here. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me ask to every one of you. Any one of you have this experience? Anyone you guys here in another country? You hear they like racist and they say go back to your country. Did you guys ever hear about this one? No, none of that.
A lot in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit more experience, Precia?
Well, because we have a lot of like patriotic British people in the UK, they tend to be quite racist to like people who like migrate over, so, like Africans, especially like people who come from like Pakistan and that, and they would just be like, oh, go back to your own country, we don't need you here. And that's even why like the whole reason for like Brexit, mainly people have chosen to for Brexit because they don't like foreigners coming in. They're basically telling us to go back to our own country in a sense. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But just my curiosity, is that anything related with like a soccer game, by the way? I hear that if we go to UK, you need to pick the one soccer team and need to like a support, for example.
Not that I know of.
Mm.
I haven't, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just my that was my curiosity actually because yeah, there's several movies also showing off like the fighting between Manchester and like a Winham. I forgot the other team. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So okay, that's interesting. Okay, in UK. Okay, everyone, try to say with me. 애국자.
애국자.
Yeah, patriot. 애국자 patriot. And continue saying me. It's a bit long, but say me. 인종차별주의자.
인종차별주의자.
Very good. Okay, yeah, meaning is racist actually. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your interesting story, Precia. And I'm sorry to hear that like people has to go through this kind of thing. Yeah, that's pretty sad actually. Also, I had a racist experience here, but it wasn't serious actually. Let me tell you. So I was walking down the street in Mexico, and in the downtown area, sometimes the clowns are playing some like music and they play some games and things. The people are gather around and look at it. And I was just passing there, and I was curious, what are they doing? And I was stand there and watching what they do. But suddenly he pointed me and say something, ba 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 ba. But at the moment, I didn't understand Spanish that well, actually. So I didn't understand. So as a what I was like showing this kind of reaction, and I don't understand. No entiendo. I can't understand. And after that, you know what he did? Can you guess what he did? Maybe let me ask to Janet. Can you guess what he did? Like it's a very basic insult to the Asians. With a, like a, how to say body language. Can you guess anything about that?
Middle finger.
Middle finger is for everyone actually, not only for Asian. But yeah, it was a good guessing. Any other guessing, Janet? Can you? Not really. Okay. Patricia. Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, Janet.
Did they like put their fingers at the edge of their eyes and make it like?
Exactly.
I don't want to say the word because it's rude, but yeah, did they?
Exactly. Yeah. Look at my screen. They actually did this like this way. Yeah. There's like a scratch.
That's so rude.
Nice. Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't get offensive actually. Yeah, because everyone having fun and he also like make a joke for the Asian things. But yeah, well, if I get offensive, if I get angry at the situation, well, maybe the situation get more weird or awkward actually. So well, I just like a move on, yeah. But when I was in Australia, yeah, I had several races actually, but the more serious and the more harsh and the more insulting actually, yeah. I will share the story later, but anyway, yeah. And like the anywhere can happen, anywhere can happen, yeah. And I hope you guys have not this kind of experience because it's really, yeah, disturbing actually. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. So what I'm saying, in Korea also can happen. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Your country.
Oh.
And the wild part is when we left the movie theater, he was waiting outside. He was waiting and then he was just like, why? Grabs my wrist. You know, a foreigner might be kind of scarier for whatever reason, but again, overall.
Second question.
Second question, second drink.
Give me more honest. What kind of Korean people you want to get closer?
I would say more so people in my age group. I think it's interesting because like ajumas and ajashis are actually for some reason sometimes really easy to talk to. So some ajumas and ajashis be like, you know, like foreigner or whatever, but some are just like super excited.
What is saying ajumma, ajashi? Ajumma is like madam, and the ajashi is like a mister actually. And that's true what he's saying actually. Yeah, if you go to Korea, sometimes not the young people like madams or misters, they come to you and they just started talking like the very famous question in Korea when Korean asking to the foreigner, very famous question is this one: where are you from? Yeah, where are you from? And they saying in English actually, where are you from? They asking you this way, and whatever you responded, the problem is they don't understand. Yeah, because the Korean, they just know some few phrases. Well, of course, some Koreans they speak English very well, but in general, yeah, they don't know. Yeah. So if you want to just like a bug off, if you want to say bug off, you can just say fully English or maybe your country language like French or the Japanese or yeah, whatever. Yeah, but I just wanted to know like when someone approached to you and asking you like this kind of a question, like a 50-50. Yeah, like some people just being curious, that is what they want to ask you, but some people they have like a very bad, let's say bad intention actually. Yeah, just need to be careful, depends on but well, you are smart, you girls are smart, and you guys are smart, so you guys will know. Yeah, just look at him or look at her like who trying to talking with you. Yeah, you guys will know this person is a bad intention or a good intention. Yeah, okay, continue.
And they're like, where are you from? Like they're just trying to talk. I wish they would just be like, hey, like how's it going?
What kind of Korean people you don't want to get closer?
You don't want to get.
What kind of people you don't want to get closer, and what kind of Korean? Let's try to think. What kind of a Korean?
You don't want to get closer. In Korean slang, we just say trust and filter.
Oh,
you don't.
Yeah, this is a phrase I want to teach you today. Okay, everyone, try to say, unlock the mute. 믿고 거른다.
믿고 거른다.
This is like a recent made it. Like it's not this slang, but nowadays it's like a trendy word in Korea. Trendy word. 믿고 거른다. Yeah. Let me write it down. Yeah. 믿고 거른다. Yeah. It's from the verb 믿다, which means to trust, and the 거른다, which means simply like a go through the filter. Go through the filter. Yeah, it's a variable meaning, it's a verb meaning. So 믿고, this go meaning is end, which means naturally trust and filter. Trust and filter. Yeah. But let me ask you maybe Bere, can you tell me just consider just think about the English meaning, and can you tell me what kind of example, the situation, trust and the filter in your life? Did you ever like using this in your life, by the way? Bere?
Trust and filter. I don't know. I think it's almost like I don't know. I think there's like a word, be honest. Like they're always saying that.
Mm. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing about it. Thank you. Okay. Maybe let me ask you one more time. One more person actually. What about Jack? Jack, did you ever did you ever have this kind of experience, the trust and filter?
Not really. I'm not sure.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I will give you an example first. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Okay, so for example, imagine your friendly friend telling you, okay, for example, yeah, maybe I and Winnie, we are talking, yeah, me and Winnie, we are talking. So I'm telling to the Winnie, yeah, Winnie, if you go that restaurant, you're gonna waste your money. I'm telling to Winnie, if you go that restaurant, you're gonna waste your money because the taste is sucks and service are bad and the prices are ridiculous like that. And the thing is, Winnie have a two option. She can just try to go and she can have experience herself, or she can just trust me what I said and just just don't go. Yeah, two option. But the what I mentioned about the second option, second things, yeah. So she just trusts me and the filtering herself, actually, filtering herself, yeah. So that's the thing, actually. So what I can say, even you don't have experience from what you hear from your friendly friends or friendly person, yeah, you're just gonna, yeah, filtering like, yeah, you don't need to go through that, or you don't need to eat that, or you don't need to go like that. Maybe that will be the example for trust and filter. So let's go back to the video actually. So why he mentioned about trust and filter in this part? Yeah.
You don't want to get
We
closer.
don't want to get closer. In Korean slang, we just say trust and filter.
Oh,
We don't.
So the Korean you don't want it to be, which is so now he gonna explain of some case. The Korean he don't wanna be with a friends, and some other foreigner whoever watching this video and they gonna listen what he's saying, and when they accept him, when they agree with his opinion, then whenever you go to Korea, if you meet this kind of a case of a Korean, then you can just skip it. Yeah, you don't need to spend your time, or you don't need to put your effort for being a friend with those kind of a nasty Koreans. Example. Yeah. Okay. We're going to discuss about this Miku part a little bit later after finish the video. Yeah. So like what kind of a thing you guys can suggest us for trust and filter in the international way? Like for example, let me think. For example, yeah, I need to think about some example as well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, continue.
Filter
Trust and filter.
믿고 거른다.
If I had a filter, if I had to stay away, it would have to be you. No, I'm joking. People who aren't welcoming, right? Like.
And there we go. He said the first case, like a trust and filter of the trying to avoid the Koreans. Which one? Yeah. Say with me, everyone. Yeah. 반갑지 않은.
반갑지 않은.
반갑지 않은.
Looks familiar, no? Looks familiar. 반갑다, 반갑다, from the verb 반갑다, 반갑다. 반갑다 means to be greet, actually, to be greet. Yeah. So 반갑지 않다 is from the grammar 지 않다, which is not be about the verb, and the verb comes before G actually here like that. Which means not be great, not be great. Simply like a 반갑지 않다, yeah, not welcome, like a unwelcome. 반갑지 않다, yeah, unwelcome, yeah, like that. Yeah. So 반갑지 않은, but I'm not sure you guys can see subtitle clearly. Here say 날 달갑지 않아 하는 사람. Here, yeah, it's same, exactly same. 반갑지 않다, same as 달갑지 않다. 달갑지 않다. Yeah, like unwelcome, like uncomfortable, unwelcome. Yeah, like together. Yeah. So just a two different way to say. The either way is completely fine. Any kind of a case when you're trying to say unwelcome. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. So someone, the person, not like unwelcoming you, unwelcoming like you. Yeah. 거르고 싶어. Yeah, 거르고 싶어. Yeah, the words 믿고 거르다. Yeah. Simply. So you have a two option as well. Just if you guys go for trust and filter, so what he said, he strongly recommend to you trust and filter for those kind of a Korean, like unwelcoming. Yeah. Or if you want to challenge, actually, you can actually just try to meet anyone, and maybe you guys have an experience. Someone very warm, welcoming you, and some people will say, "Go back to your country," like this kind of thing. Yeah. What choice is yours? Yeah, but he's just giving suggestion. Okay, let's go. Continue.
Unwelcoming negatively, who aren't interested in learning about foreigners and stuff, who aren't genuinely interested in like knowing foreigners. Sometimes I guess I feel like even some relationships in Korea, it's just sometimes I feel they'll use foreigners in a way to like look cool.
This is a very interesting part, actually. Especially, I want Presia and Bere. I want you guys to listen carefully. Some of the Koreans, they like to have, like how to say, English men or Americans as a friend, actually. Only one reason, showing off. Because Korea and America, we have a long history relationship. Is a very serious relationship. For example, America, you guys helped us to being an independent country from the 1910 to 1945. Actually, we was dominated from Japan, and when you guys dropped a 2 nuclear bomb to the Japan, we got free. Yeah, because Japan surrendered from World War II, and that's how Korea become an independent country, and that's how we became like an awesome country like that right now. Economically developed, yeah. Compared with the North Korea, you see the complete differences. Yeah. Anyway. So even though our Korea second language is English, actually, because of that, like we are very serious to learning English. Yeah. So here's a case, actually. Yeah, like probably maybe 20 to maybe 25 years old Koreans, actually. They are like they really need to put the effort for studying English, because not enough for what you learn from the school about English, actually. Because for getting a new job, in Korea, the most of the job they require you like speaking English or maybe TOEFL level, for example. Yeah. Because of that, like it's like a trophy. Yeah, as a Korean, if I having like American friends or UK friends, it's like a trophy. Yeah, because hey, I have a foreign friends and they're from America, they're from UK, they speak English fluently. Yeah, so they wanted to show off to the friends, actually, and that's kind of like a the treating foreign friends like a trophy. Yeah, I cannot say like don't hang out with those kind of Koreans, but well, it's also choice is yours. But I just want to warn you, yeah, if you speak English fluently, and if you are foreigners, you can be target to the Koreans who just wanted to make you as a trophy, for example. Okay, yeah. So this is what he's saying, and I also completely understand, because a similar thing happening in Mexico here as Asian, another different case, actually. Yeah, like some of my friends are consider I am just a trophy. Yeah, because I'm a Korean. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, actually, for me, and I don't hang around with them anymore personally, actually. Yeah. So, but that thing happened to me, and in Korea, as I said, it's a pretty much happened. Because I saw some cases from the clubs or my friends like hang out with the foreigners and they just bring them, make them uncomfortable, something like that. Yeah. If you want more details, I will tell you more specifically later. Okay, let's continue.
Well, I have a way who can
It's like you're taking advantage of the foreign people.
Using foreign people just to seem cool to their Korean friends.
What about people who are having foreign people just for learning that language? They really want to have foreign friends. Genuine purpose is only for learning English.
That's okay, only if they both understand that. I'm here to learn English, like you're kind of my English teacher, and they're both okay with it, cool. But if it's like, I want to be your friend, but then it's like, I only want you for English, and that's not okay. Oh, I need help with this English thing, and then they never talk to me. Like, I'm totally down to help with English, like anytime, but it's like, treat me as a friend, not as a dictionary or something.
First question.
Jeez, man.
What questions don't foreigners like to hear the most?
Questions don't...
Maybe, yeah, let's do activities with this one. I also keep thinking, using trust and filter to make a sentence, it might be difficult. Because even for me, I was thinking the example is a bit difficult actually. So yeah, what about this one? Yeah.
Not as dictionary or something.
Third question.
Jeez, man.
What?
This one. Everyone unlock the mute to try to say. 가장 듣기 싫어하는 질문.
가장 듣기 싫어하는 질문.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. I'm writing down. What is the meaning? 가장 듣기 싫어하는 질문. Yeah. Okay. 가장 meaning is most. 듣기 is from the verb 듣다, which is to listen. Yeah. But why they changed the 듣기, 듣다 to the 듣기? Because this key function. Let me just put the key actually. Yeah. Key is for the verb actually. The verb plus key. We call that as a modal verb in English, actually, modal verbs. Yeah, there's many different modal verbs, but specifically from the one of a modal verb, modal verbs, yeah. Talking about the ing function, like a change verb to the noun function, yeah. I always say in the class, remember, most basic Korean. Original forms of the verb you cannot using middle of a sentence. What I'm saying, original forms of the verb, which is like that. 가장, yeah, 가장, 듣다, original verb, and the 싫어하는 질문. This sentence is incorrect. Remember, you need to change original forms of the verb to another forms. There's a several options. Yeah, this key is one of option. Well, if I just mention the key or 는 것, or maybe the 고, or maybe one more thing. Or yeah, like a K, like those things, yeah. And those things is the function that you cannot using original verb in the middle of a sentence to try to change it actually. More specifically, this case for the adjective plus verb, that is the case actually. We're gonna deal with this one later. Yeah, as if we have a chance actually. Anyway, so the 듣다, to listen, and the changes of 듣기. So 듣기 meaning will be simply listening. Yeah, as a noun. So noun function. So 듣기, and here 싫어하는 질문 is from the verb 싫어하다, which means to hate. Yeah. So 싫어하는 and the 질문 meaning is question. Yeah. So the conjugation like this way, 싫어하다 plus 질문. This is another grammar actually, which is the adjective with a noun, and using that grammar, using here 는, 싫어하는 질문. Yeah. Also, if we have a chance, we're going to deal with this one. Okay. So in conclusion, most hate question that to listen. Most listening. Hating question, yeah. So natural way to say, like the question that most of you hate to listen. Yeah. So he gonna say several the questions actually, and we might discuss about this thing actually. Yeah. Maybe what about you guys? Yeah. What question will make you feel uncomfortable? We're gonna discuss about that.
Questions don't foreigners like to hear the most?
Questions don't like to hear. I think it's really just based on stereotype. I'm Mexican American. You know, a lot of people see Mexicans or their image of Mexicans like, why don't you look like that? Sorry, I didn't bring my sombrero and tacos. Like, if you ask a question based on stereotypes, I think that offends people.
Okay, so the what he's trying to say is about the stereotype. And in Korean stereotype, we say this way, 고정관념. Everyone try to say 고정관념.
고정관념.
Yeah, stereotypes. There we go, stereotypes, yeah. 고정관념. So as you can see from the subtitle, he mentioned about the 고정관념 several times actually. Let's see again.
Sombrero and tacos. Like, if you ask
yeah. 고정관념을 가지고 하는 질문들은 사람들을 불편하게 할 수 있어. Let me say you briefly. Yeah. 고정관념을 가지고 하는 질문, question. 가지고 하다, 가지다, to have, 하다, to do. Yeah. Which means to have the stereotype and the to do question 사람들을 불편하게 할 수 있어. 할 수 있다. able to do. 불편하게. 불편하다. to be uncomfortable. 사람들을. people. Yeah. So people make the able to uncomfortable to the people actually. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. I think that's enough about the video actually. But if you want to continue to see, I'm going to share the link in our document here in the bottom here actually. Yeah. So continuing watch if you want to look up. Yeah. And let's discuss about this one actually. Yeah. What question would you like to hear? What question would you, what question you don't want to hear? What question you don't want to hear most? So let's discuss about that. Maybe let's briefly talking in English first actually. So maybe starting from the, give me 1 second, let me take the names. Winnie, Leo, Jack, Gracia, and Janet, and Bere. Okay, yeah. Mini, many more. Okay, yeah, Winnie. So can you tell me what question you don't want to hear in foreign country?
What?
What question if a foreigner asking you any question, but which question will make you insulting or which question make you feel uncomfortable? What do you think? If you can relate it with like as an Indonesia, like something like a racist style, will be amazing actually. For example. Maybe you might need some time to think. Yeah, it's okay. Try to think about it. Okay, everyone, maybe think about it. What question you don't want to hear most? What question you don't want to hear most? Yeah. Okay, so give me some idea. Anyone have an idea? Or everyone need to think about it? Anyone have an idea? Anyone? No? Thinking? Okay, then maybe I will go first. Yeah. Hans. Okay. I don't want to hear this question. Do you like kimchi? Yeah, I don't want to hear this anymore. Yeah. Every single of a foreigner, they asking me those things actually. Do you like kimchi actually? Yeah. Okay, my answer is always the same actually. Yeah, like Korean we eat the kimchi, yes, but I don't know why this is a big deal. I don't know really. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I don't like to hear this. Not really most actually. You know what? Let me change the question actually. Yeah, just 듣기 싫어하는 질문. What question you don't want? What question? Don't have to be most. Just what question you don't want to hear? Yeah. Do you like kimchi? And the another thing is, let me think. Yeah, I don't have any idea actually. This is the most thing. I mean, that's such an annoying question for me actually as a Korean. Yeah. Do you like kimchi? I mean, so if I like it, what you're gonna do? You're gonna buy from your. I mean, yeah, really. I mean, this is following as a Korean. Okay. Anyone idea? Share.
I have one.
Okay, Bere. Yes. What would you?
Okay, so how to say a certain word, like a certain bad word? Like even here in the United States, because I speak Spanish, so they ask me, how do you say this in Spanish, like a bad word? So that's pretty uncomfortable sometimes.
How do you say it in Spanish? How do you say bad word? How do you say bad word in Spanish? Oh, that's a pretty interesting. Okay. You're annoying about this question, eh? Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah, I understand that. Okay. Any other student would you like to share?
Me.
Who talking? Sorry.
I have go to Japan and all my friend is taking a picture, but not me. So there's 선생님, 저 질문가 있습니다. Do Indonesian like taking picture? So they have stereotype in Indonesian
always like taking a picture. Every Indonesian.
So what will be the question, by the way? So question is like, can you take a picture? Like asking you to.
No. Don't Indonesia like taking a picture?
I need a little bit more explanation. Sorry. I mean, like, yeah, I still didn't get the point actually. Sorry. Yeah, can you explain a little bit more about the taking picture again?
No, I mean, Indonesian. Not every Indonesian is like taking a picture. So they have stereotype Indonesian like taking a picture.
So I understand. So foreigner asking to you, can we take a picture together? But what you're saying is not every Indonesian like to taken by picture. Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, my friends, all my friends is taking by a picture by themselves, like a selfie, anything, or like what is like taking a picture. So everyone, everywhere they go, like taking picture, selfie, make memories, something like that. So it is myself is not taking a picture.
Okay, so that's what make you annoying. The people like taking a lot of a selfie and that's make you annoying. Is that?
No. I mean, he has stereotype that Indonesian people like taking picture.
Okay, so okay, foreigner asking to you, Indonesian likes taking pictures, so they asking you this question. Is that correct?
Yeah, kind of that.
Okay. Oh, that's a pretty interesting actually. Okay, so do Indonesian. How to spell Indonesia? Sorry,
Indonesia.
Indonesia. I think I put the wrong spelling. Is it correct? No, I think I put the wrong spelling.
Yeah, it's correct.
I see. Okay. Do Indonesian. Indonesian.
No. There's no I.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
SIA. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Indonesia likes take a picture. Indonesia likes to take a picture. Okay. Yeah, they can be annoying actually. I mean, I don't know why they're curious about that as well actually, though, as a foreigner. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I would like to ask you about more about this question actually. Yeah. Is it really they like to take a picture? And I wonder why as well. Okay. Thank you, Leo. Okay. Any one of you? Would you like to share? Or what question make you annoying?
I have one. It's when people say, "Can I touch your hair?" or "Is that your real hair?" I don't like that. A lot of as like a black person, obviously our hair type is different. So it's, "Oh, can I touch your hair?" It's like, no, don't touch my hair. You know?
I think I understand, but at least they asking you permission, at least. But yeah, just asking this question can be make you annoying. I completely understand. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it sounds like can I put my finger on your nose? It sounds like that for me actually, but I understand.
Yeah, it just makes it feel like you want to pet me, like, "Oh, can I touch it?" Just look at it. That's how I feel like.
I completely understand. Okay. Thank you. That's okay. It can be very strong, actually, offensive, actually. I understand, and that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Any one of you? Jack, Janet, Winnie?
It's not like a question actually, but more like how can I say? Oh, maybe a question. Yeah, some people like ask like they know that I'm from Indonesia and they ask like, "Oh, so you are from the toxic country?" Since there are a lot of Indonesian people got banned in some forum, international forum, because of they're using a bad word.
Okay. So it's not the question, but they say you from. Did you understand what? Did they say you from toxic country?
Yeah, from the toxic country.
Interesting. And what was the reason again? Why they call you toxic country? Because Indonesia.
No, it's like most of Indonesian people using a bad word in the international forum, and they got banned.
They got banned. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe after class, I would like to know more about this one. Can you send me like a maybe English article or something more the reason why people call the toxic to Indonesian actually. Yeah. I want to know more actually why, because I never thought this way. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting question actually. So okay, they call the Indonesian or toxic. Yeah. I don't get it actually, because why? That's really strong insult actually. You're from toxic country. So it's not really a question. It's just a kind of a question, but it's just insulting. It's just ready to fight. Yeah, I want to fight with you. It's like that. Jesus. Yeah. Australia.
And the other thing, yeah, some of Australia as well. They said like, English is not my first language. I don't use it back in my country, and they said like, you need to practice more English back to school again, something like that.
Yeah, some Australians are really like
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, even some people tell me, "Oh, you're speaking English like a gay person." Yeah, I have some prior experience in Australia as well, so I understand. Jack, hold up. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, be strong. Yeah, just yeah, tell them bug off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus, that was the most strong one so far I got actually. Very interesting. Okay. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. What about you, Janet? Janet, Winnie, you guys have any experience? Janet, Winnie, any idea? You think? Considering?
I have one.
Janet?
Yeah. Most Filipino works in other country because there's more what you call that, more more bigger salary in other countries. And if someone asked me where are you from, and I said I'm from Philippines, oh, the poor country, like that.
Okay. To the Filipino, they said like to the Filipino ask where are you from? Now, like when they got to know you are Filipino, like this way, when they got to know you are Filipino, they said Filipino, yeah, like this way, they said poor country. Interesting. Okay. That's really just insulting. Actually, that's really insulting. I'm really sorry to hear that as well. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jenna, but this thing maybe possibly can happen in Korea because, as you know, yeah, as you mentioned, there are many Filipinos working in Korea actually. For example, like a Samsung or LG for like a car parts or the electronic stuff like making in the factory. Yeah. What I know is that there's two different types of a Korean evaluation test. One is a topic, other one is we call the EPS topic. This EPS topic is for the East Asians actually most of the time. So that's normally like a similar as a normal the Korean evaluation test, but they having an interview for example, like they say in Korean and you need to follow the instruction. For example, raise your right hand, raise your left hand, move step forward, or like a move to the left side, 3 steps, something like that. Yeah. And I know like trying to get there, trying to get successful exam result. Actually, they need to study a lot of Koreans, and yeah, like some people are even just a dream is passing this exam and go to Korea and work. And yeah, because they can make a good money in Korea. I understand that. But for them, they just came to Korea and they're working for us, and it's really grateful. Actually, I want to say gratitude to them actually, because they're working for us actually, for our country, for our company actually. Yeah. But some Koreans are they very arrogant, and they saying to those workers like, "Oh, go back to your country," or yeah, like a poor country. You guys are from poor country, and you're working for like a hard working this kind of thing. That is really insulting, and yeah, I think I know some case this thing happening in Korea actually. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm really feel sorry to hear this one, and yeah, this is really happening. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing, Jenny. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, Winnie, any idea? Still thinking?
Maybe like because I'm Chinese, they always ask me, why can you talk in Chinese?
Speaking Chinese, right?
Yeah, speak.
You do not use speak Chinese. Okay, so they ask me
I'm-
using Chinese.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Winnie, I want to ask you something actually. Like in like a Chinese, there were three different Chinese. You know, the Mandarin, Cantonese, and Taiwanese actually. So
Taiwanese.
when I asked to my Chinese friend, like he's was 26 years old at the moment actually, but he told me even he's a 26-year-old, he's still studying Chinese actually, because there's so many letters. Every single letters, like every single syllables, or have individual meanings. You know, yeah, because of the three different languages, and he keeps studying Japanese. Sorry, he keeps studying Chinese. He couldn't even like master the basic language actually. Well, nobody can master their own language anyway. Yeah. So, but anyway, so is that the real actually? So, how to say? The consider you're speaking Chinese fluently. For example, what do you say? What do you say? Is it difficult?
Yeah.
And then just one more thing. In Indonesian language are similar to Chinese. What would you like to say? How would you say?
Indonesian similar like Chinese? No?
No.
Completely different.
Yeah, completely different.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I just want to be clear actually. The why they say Chinese to you, by the way, because you're Indonesian, right? Yeah. But why?
Maybe I can help because in Indonesia we have some ethnic and we are have Chinese blood. We are at Chinese ethnic.
Oh, okay.
But from but we don't learn how to speak in Chinese or other things like that.
Okay. Now more understandable. Thank you for explanation, Leo. Then I will understand more. Okay, and many things ongoing there. Interesting. When I visited Indonesia, everything was okay. Maybe I only saw the side of the touristic area. I'm not sure, but anyway, okay. All right. I got many interesting sentences. Very good. Okay. So here's what you're gonna do, everyone. You guys are all in our Kakao group. So Winnie, Leo, Jack, Precia, Janet, Bere, all of you. You guys are translate this sentence in Korean and send it to me. Confirm to me. Yeah. Let's make it in Korean sentence. Yeah, that's your homework, and it was good to think about what sentence you most doesn't like to hear. And yeah, today class was intense actually. Talk about some serious things, but yeah, it's good to know. Yeah, I don't like to talk about the BTS every day. Yeah, for example, but sometimes we good to talk about some bad side and something, you know, the serious things. Yeah, so it was good. But I will promise next class I will do some more fun things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Any question, everyone? Any question?
Sam, can I add mine? Can I add mine?
Who I'm missing? Sorry.
May.
Meme. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I came late.
Sorry, I didn't see you there actually. Sorry. When did you come? Yeah. Sorry.
I came late. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Mimi. Yeah. Okay. What sentence would you like to add?
Yeah.
What sentence we could disturb?
Well, a lot of Filipinos always hear this from foreigners or from other people, like most especially Western countries. When we speak English, they always say, "Oh, you don't sound Filipino."
It sounds a compliment to me actually because your accent is really good. That is what they're saying then, no?
Yeah, but for us, personally, for me, it's like, oh, so you're judging our accent though, like that.
Hey, English
So
is
what? Yeah.
interesting. Because in Philippines, you guys using in English fluently as well, like also using together the Filipino language, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Your English is not is your English is your English accent is very interesting. Okay, Mimi, thank you for sharing your idea. Okay, yeah. Also, Mimi, you're gonna make this sentence in Korean and confirm to me. Try to use a grammar what you know. I don't want you to using translator directly. Put the sentence in English and get to know Korean sentence. That's not gonna help you increasing your Korean. So try to using what you have. If you don't know how to say this word in Korean, for example, oh teacher, I don't know how to say for. Ask me. Yeah. Or you can find from the dictionary. Just don't using translator directly find the sentence meaning. Yeah. That's not gonna help you for increasing Koreans. Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Thank you, Mimi, by the way. Thank you. Any other question, anyone? Any other question? All good?
All good.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I will send you this document directly on our Kakao groups and try to study. Like, there's several many new nouns. Like for example, most of you, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know what was meaning this one. Terribly hates. Yeah, 극혐. Because it's a sort of like a new slangs in Korea, and we're using a lot. So you can learn and you can use it as well. Yeah. Some situation that terribly hates, for example. Okay. All right, if you guys don't have any question, I will finish the today class. So well done. Thank you for joining at this early morning time in Mexico. And some of you might need to go to sleep, but thank you for joining. Thank you for your valuable weekend time. Thank you.